News Talk 590 WROW. This is Modern Medicine. I'm Marc Kaplan. He's John Doherty. Hi, John Doherty.
Hey, how you doing, Mark?
And
long time no see.
Thank you. And,
Isn't that the last minute or so?
Isn't that what Lewis said to Clark?
Yeah,
It's an old joke.
Okay.
476-5959. We're talking about Bill. We're talking about Bill Johnston. No, we're talking about fitness and personal training. And Bill Johnston is a certified personal trainer. We'll give you his contact information in a little while again.
You can talk about me if you'd like, Mark. That's fine. I'm not paranoid.
We'll do that behind your back.
Okay.
476-5959 is the number. So get on board with any fitness question. We have an open line. I promise you, if you call right now, you will get on the air within 37 and a half seconds. 476-5959. Seniors, we're talking about that. I'm sure there are a lot of people sitting there that might be considered senior citizens. They're saying, it really sounds interesting, but I'm a little bit worried about getting hurt. What about a senior getting exercise and weight training, etc.?
I absolutely encourage seniors to get on board. If they're not on board with me, get on board with some program. The benefits are terrific. I mean, you are obviously late in life looking at such risks as of course, heart disease, but quality of life issues. Flexibility, mobility, winding up, actually sitting in a wheelchair. And these are the kind of things that are 100% preventable. It's really use it or lose it. Osteoporosis, it has been shown that resistance training is going to not only help to prevent osteoporosis, but the real problem with osteoporosis is as you take calcium into your digestive tract through your normal everyday diet, it is not absorbed. It is simply pass through the body. And as your body is stressed and those bones are stressed through resistance exercise, a complex signaling system through the body tells your digestive tract, hey, we need this calcium. Let's start taking it up again, and it increases the uptake of the calcium that you take in. So supplements aren't going to do this. Diet changes aren't going to do this. You got to get up and use it or lose it.
Bill, okay, maybe you convince me, and I want to talk to you about getting your services. What's it going to cost? Is there a membership fee? Do I have to join the Steuben Club? What's the story?
Well, I'm really glad you asked that. No, not only do you not have to join the Steuben Club because my studio is a separate business, but I have no membership fee. I have no long-term contracts. And I talked a little bit before about multiple client training, but I'd like to explore that right now. What we do is we have you work out with other people in your personal training session. Now, this is not a class. It's still a personal training session, and your individual goals are addressed aggressively. But you are going to be in there with other people who are going to help to provide you motivation. There's a little competition that goes on, friendly camaraderie that goes on, and of course that allows me to step back, and I'm really kind of the bad guy, and your friends in the session become your motivator and your good guy, and all of this brings the cost way down. In fact, we charge $10 an hour flat rate for certified personal training with no membership fee and no long-term contract.
Very good.
476-5959 is the number. So, and we do have an open line, so we would love you to get on board. You're talking about weight training. Can you go into that a little bit more specifically, resistance training, weight training, why that's important? One time you even told me that weight training specifically is something that can help bring down your cholesterol. What is the importance of weights?
The importance of weights is the stress that it has on the body and the adaptation that your body will produce when you stress it with weights. Now, I want you to keep in mind that we do not train weight lifters per se, which is a completely different science, a completely different sport. What we do is we use resistance to meet your personal goals of better health, better flexibility, and what's going to happen as you lift weights is it actually increases the high-density lipoproteins, which is the HDL, the good part of your cholesterol, which in turn helps to reduce the LDL, the low-density lipoproteins, which is the bad part of your cholesterol, which is what we generally refer to as bringing your cholesterol into balance. And all of my clients, no matter what age, immediately report when they go and have their cholesterol tested that their doctors cannot believe how quickly that their cholesterol has been brought into a much lower level, much lower balance, and it has nothing to do with nutrition or what you take in.
476-5959 is the number. Hey, Sam, how are you? You're on News Talk 590 WRW with Bill Johnston.
Hi. I'm Sam, and I just wanted to know if you recommend the iron gym.
Hi, Sam. You sound like you're kind of young. How old are you?
I'm 11.
11 years old. No, Sam, actually, I don't recommend that you get into a serious weight training program until age 13. But what you can do is a lot of outdoor activities. Basketball is great for you. Any sort of thing that's going to get you out and moving and running, and bicycling is absolutely. Do you have a bike?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't you love riding that bike? It's just really great. You know, I ride a bike too, and it's one of the healthiest things that you can do for your body, Sam.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks
You're
a
welcome.
lot, Sam. 4765959 is number. That's good. He may be our youngest caller ever. Yes, Lewis.
I just had a quick little thing because I know when I was in college, one of my professors was pretty sporty, and he invited me to hang out for his hockey training session. So we had specific kind of hockey training exercises and stuff like that. So it was a lot of quad and leg and stuff like that. So I thought if there's like some specific things for various like winter sports coming up, like exercises, things like that. Because I know I'm a pretty avid skier, so just training sessions that are set up for specific sports like basketball or anything like that.
Great question, Lou. We love sports-specific people who walk in our door. And one of the most exciting clients that I've had in a long time, her name is Janet. She's a karate expert, third-degree black belt, competes in the pro circuit. She's actually fought Chuck Norris. She's actually fought Bill Superfoot Wallace. So it's actually pure karate, not taekwondo or one of the others. And she started with my training program and has had a tremendous result in her competitive career since she started with me. And ironically, she actually happens to be in the same session as the gentleman who is in cardiac rehab. And they work beautifully together. So very disparate goals. People of very disparate backgrounds can actually train together effectively, and we all respond well to motivation from other people, no matter what the background.
Bill, does a shorter, more intense workout provide the same result as a slower, longer one?
I'm so glad you asked that. There is no doubt that intensity is the key to quicker success, more success, and better success. A sort of a trite cliche that we use in the gym, but it fits, is less is more. In other words, you do want to exercise more intensely, and if it is going to be that way for a shorter period of time rather than a very low, slow, kind of not getting much done forever, we do not recommend that.
4765959. I've asked my allergist this, so I'd like to ask you the same thing. When shouldn't you work out? This time of year, people are getting colds, people are getting viruses and flus. When you feel a certain way, when should you say, I'm just not going to do it today?
Well, that's a terrific question because, of course, nothing happens in the gym per se. That is the stimulation that occurs in the gym. And then the actual benefit that occurs in your body comes later, during times of rest, during times of good nutrition. So that whole dynamic sort of breaks down when your health gets to a certain level. So, of course, I am not qualified to tell you exactly when that is, although I can give you a pretty good idea. You need to consult your doctor, but what you're going to find from your doctor is that at a certain level of your health, you should actually discontinue your exercise program until you get feeling better.
Bill, do you also get into nutrition? Do you advise your clients about nutrition?